Hi, I'm Paulo. And today I want to talk to you about something that hits close to home, literally. There's a notebook on my sister Manuela's bookshelf. It's old, yellowed. The ink is fading. It belonged to our great-great-grandfather, a landlord in Lisbon back in the 1860s. In that notebook, there's a line that stayed with us for generations. It simply says, "Hoje comprei prédio, 320 escudos." Today I bought a building. 320 escudos. We don't know exactly where that building was. We sold it a long time ago, but that little sentence is a family legend. My family lived from rentals for over a century. I inherited a building from my grandmother. I know how Lisbon works. I've seen both sides of the key. And when I read that Portugal has over 720,000 vacant homes, with nearly 250,000 of them in good condition, but still sitting empty, I wasn't surprised. I've been inside that world. The real reasons homes stay empty in Portugal. Let me break it down. Most people think these homes are abandoned or falling apart. They're not. According to the 2021 census, 485,000 vacant homes are habitable. Only about 237,000 are on the market. The rest, just sitting. Why? Because the system makes it easy to do nothing. Some homes are stuck in inheritance disputes. Some owners are afraid of bad tenants. Others are just waiting for prices to rise. These aren't villains. These are people like me, like you, holding on to something. But together, all of us are contributing to a housing crisis. Lisbon and Porto. Full of tourists, full of empty homes. You know what's wild? The places with the most housing pressure, Lisbon and Porto, are also the places with the most empty, perfectly good homes. We've got young people who can't afford rent, families squeezed out of their neighborhoods, and meanwhile, thousands of homes with the shutters closed. It's madness, and it's not going to solve itself. So what can Portugal do? Let me give you my 2 cents. I'm not a politician. I'm not a developer. I'm someone who inherited a building, rented it, managed it, and saw the problems firsthand. And here's what I think we need. 1. A real vacancy tax, not a token fee. A progressive national tax that gets heavier the longer a home stays empty. Use that money for public housing or rent support. 2. Fix inheritance laws. Properties shouldn't be stuck in legal limbo for 10 years. Set deadlines. Let the state manage them temporarily if no one moves. 3. Let municipalities lease long vacant homes. If a habitable home is empty for 2 or 3 years, let the local government lease it at fair market rent and use it for social housing. 4. Build a national housing registry. We need to track these homes. Who owns them? Why they're empty? What condition they're in? 5. Make it easy for owners to rent. Create public-private programs where the government guarantees rent and handles maintenance. That way, owners don't have to worry, and tenants get homes. And what about the EU? This is bigger than Portugal. All across Europe, Berlin, Barcelona, Warsaw, we're seeing the same problem. Empty homes in high-demand areas, skyrocketing rents, people being pushed out. The EU doesn't make housing laws, but it can still act. Make recovery funds depend on actual housing delivery, not just paper promises. Create a European housing observatory to track vacancy and affordability. Use competition law to go after institutional hoarding. Enforce local limits on short-term rentals through the Digital Services Act. And most of all, treat public housing as strategic investment, not a budget liability. I'll end with that old line from the notebook. Today I bought a building, 320 escudos. Back then, my great-great-grandfather wasn't speculating. He was securing his family's future. Today, we need to make sure our buildings don't become frozen assets, but homes again. Because if we let cities die from the inside out, we're not just losing homes. We're losing people, neighborhoods, memory. Thanks for listening. If you like this video, please Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and visit westernrelations.com for real political analysis from a European perspective.